respect. Tip of the head, so to speak. Yeah, let's see what this game is, right? It's a bit of an underdog. And I bought it on a hunch for $5 in some sale. A few years ago, I think. Maybe last year? So yeah, I've worked with the options a bit. We've got subtitles, we've got tutorials enabled. I'm playing with keyboard and mouse, inverted axis. But as you can see here, controller is an option. And that is usually where I get suspicious. Like really suspicious, like, yeah, okay, is this a console port? Oh boy. Right? But I tested out the game for a few minutes yesterday, and the controls felt very good. By the things you can do, you may be able to see what kind of game this is. Right? It's an third-person action role-playing game. Changing targets with a mouse wheel. Okay. This should all be good. Music volume is okay. It's not much louder than it needs to be, I guess. There's going to be an introduction video. I'm not sure about that volume, so beware if you're using headphones. I'm going to click the new game button now. Main character. Normally I would put Captain Nemo in here, but all the game's dialogue refers to Vulcan, so I'm just going to leave it at Vulcan. You can also play as a female if you want to. But I'm going to play as a male because I like his beard. So, you can choose different faces if you want to. All pretty grumpy looking fellas. Live long and prosper, welcome Sid. Yeah, let's check out if it's true to the lore. Not that Gene Roddenberry is going to be grumpy about this. Good evening. How are you doing, Sid? How are you doing? I hope you're having a magnificent Monday, so to speak. So yeah, that's going to be Grumpy Captain. He's not really looking at me. Oh, that was... that was the wrong button. I wanted to change his hair, actually. Scruffy looking. Aha! Kind of a, I don't know, weird looking... Here we go. Looks a bit like Gladiator. What's his name? Russell Crowe. Just, you know, didn't have time to shave. And you cannot change the beard. That says a lot. But I'm going to keep short hairs here. Oh, what's this button? Ah, okay, it's just modifying. It's a relic of this being also a console game, I think. Eardrums ready for being blown apart? Oh, difficulty. Hawk. Captain. Do you want a beard or not? There's only two things. Beard or no beard. Let's... Balance challenge. You'll have to optimize your skills and equipment, use crafting, and plan your battles carefully to finish the game. So this is hard. This is super hard, and this is insane. And this is normal. There's no easy mode. I'm gonna start on Hawk. See where that leaves us.
I doubt I shall ever forget the strange series of events that led to my meeting young Vulcan. The peoples of the world had been fearfully whispering about the Ice Lords for the past 10 years, though of course, they had been present long before then. The Deadwalker army an endless horde of undead creatures under the Ice Lord's command swept down from the mountains in the north, annihilating all resistance on the continent. Each battle only served to swell their ranks with the defeated dead, and the bloodless world seemed ready to sink into an endless ice age where there would be no place for the living. There were a few who still tried to stand against the invaders. The elves, who had hitherto remained neutral, and the Red Scribes, a small group of scholars who believed their knowledge might be able to tip the scales. The Scribes had recently engaged the services of a group of mercenaries known as the Freeborn Blades, a renowned company who would become even more so after these events. The Blades were to protect them while they performed a ritual which was intended to change the course of the war.
That volume was okay, right? Let's hope all the cutscenes are that volume.
Awesome! Just a secco, this gonna be good.
Much appreciated, Sid. Thank you so much. Don't hesitate to speak to your captain if you need advice or information. Yeah, that's what I say always. They stole my lines.
Great scouts. You can smell them from 50 yards away. So here we are. And just think, the captain wanted me to stay and set up camp. I didn't join the Freeborn Blades to stack pots and build trains. But he knows that. He knows his men, and he knows his powder master hates just hanging around. Setting up camp. Now that's what I call being useful. I honestly believe we'd stay out of this damn war till the end. Well, looks like the end just showed up. The Ice Lords have really done it this time. All of Vertiel is on the brink. Nothing will stop the Deadwalkers. Soon there won't be a town left to fall back to.
Nope.
Or even a tavern where you can spend your pay.
It's one hell of a tough skeleton.
There's no one left to turn back this filthy, stinking tide. If it were even possible. Let's hope our beloved employers can deliver on their promises. If their big ritual thing doesn't pan out, we're all gonna be left standing here with our asses hanging out.
It's really good.
A bunch of chatty priests playing Sorcerer's Apprentice against 7 immortal mages. Sounds great.
I like the main character's attitude a lot.
Anyhow, you have to fight fire with fire, so they say. Damn, they're here already. I better warn the others fast.
And so it begins. Yeah. You may have seen Total Biscuit doing a What the Fuck is Bound by Flame. I actually haven't seen that, but he probably did it because this is one of the games where he was always intrigued if you know, underdogs, kind of weird games on the sideline, stuff like that, and he would, like he always did in a very good way, check them out and pinpoint things he thought of being important. It's another reason to miss the guy. The Witcher. Yeah, no, that's a different thing. So how's the volume? Is that alright? And also, let me just put it out there. If you're not yet in the know, do you say it like that? In the know about Sid and his Twitch channel, do check it out. Give him a follow. Absolutely awesome streamer that I sadly don't have enough time to watch as much as I'd like. So thank you for the host, and again, Sid, and welcome aboard, Spoonfed Badger. Let's dive into the game. If you got questions, shoot. I will try to answer them. Since I don't know the game myself, you just have to tag along for the ride, I guess. It doesn't matter, Sid. I'll get over there and force you to. Nah. That's not the point. The how much is not the point. The how is the point. What's that? Raw metal. You hardly ever do know. The when and the how? I like those clouds. Raw metal. Oh, look, more shinies. Leather. Somebody probably lost.
Enjoy your stroll. Get over here and tell me about it.
So the cap is from Scotland. There's a quest journal. A refined metal. So this is our menu. Health points, magic points, level, probably experience, weight, and golds. You can manage the quest log, which I'm a big fan of, and I can manage the user interface now, right? Let's do that. So the boss fight can stay where it is, I think. And I'll leave the rest where it is. That's me and chat and stuff, because it doesn't obstruct anything right now. If something is obstructed by the game overlay, the only thing obstructed is the other hotkeys. That's okay. You can... I think you can survive that. I could move a bit over here like this. Slayer. Dragon Force. Yeah, that's a good that's a good point, Sid.
By the looks of you, I'm guessing it wasn't just a quiet stroll. So, what did you see?
The Deadwalkers are already close. I got one of their scouts.
God damn it, Vulcan.
Thank you so much for being generous and awesome, Spoonfed Badger.
In and fighting without thinking.
I didn't want him to alert all of the others before we were ready for them.
But what if they'd have killed you?
Do
Then
place
you wouldn't
bets.
have been able to alert us before they were ready to attack us. Think for a second. God's blood. We have to get ready for them. Now
I'm getting
that you've
scolded
finally got
here.
your ass back over here, you can prepare some traps. Get Peeler to help you place them around the temple. That'll give us some time, and we'll hear them coming.
Yes, sir, Captain.
Yes, sir,
And if
Captain,
you
sir.
have questions, you know where to find me.
Okay, so I got scolded for being awesome, and then I'm getting crafting duty. Okay, so that's how things work, eh? So, I've got 50 save slots, that's not enough. The map. Ah, okay. You can hide it completely if you want to. I like to keep it in the lower right corner, though.
3 months without a chance to spend my pay. I'm sick of this goddamn war.
Kick it! We found 10 explosive traps? No, we found lots of crafting materials. And now we're supposed to create 10 traps. These are the materials. And I can decide to craft 10. Which leaves me with 5 leather and 5 raw material. And 3 raw metal and 3 refined metal. Oh, now we got exploding traps.
That should do it. I'll give all these to Peeler. He'll figure it out.
I like that he's just kicking things to get stuff.
The power is not in the word, it is in the knowing.
And welcome to the officers launch, Sid. Yeah, Spoonfed Badger, you're very generous. Your support is amazing. It's just... Thank you so much. Makes the cat speechless sometimes. I saw something here. I overlooked that one yesterday when I was checking out the game. Yeah, 50 is not a lot. You were at 400 or more save games. Okay. So, Peeler is one of these guys. That's Buffalo.
Hey, Peeler, lend me a hand, will you? We've got to prepare the area before it gets overwhelmed with walking corpses. These are a few treats to welcome our buddies, the Deadwalkers. Booby trap all the access points, and try not to blow yourself up.
Don't sweat it, I can handle it.
I'm not kidding. If you lose an arm, it's gonna be my ass that gets blamed.
My ass. Something I like, during a dialogue, I can turn the camera around. So no weird angles I'm forced to watch. I like that. I can sprint. Okay. Press the tab key. Bind to hotkey 1. Oh, okay. Flaps. I get little circles highlighted here where to place them. The tutorial mode is active. Oh. Damn.
The hobblers are coming.
Hobblers. Come on.
Drive them back! We must hold the end.
An X bandit. Yeah. You know, you don't get told how to block, but it's the space bar.
Oh, shite. Here come more of them.
So, against one skeleton? Okay. There's more. Oh, I can lock on. If I want to. It's not necessary. I play with mouse and keyboard. I need lock on only for ranged combat. Is the music in combat a bit loud, maybe? So, press Q to push back your enemy into the trap, like a pro. There you go. Ranged combat. Use the crossbow. Can be used by pressing... So the crossbow is hotkey number 2. And I want to lock onto that guy. Okay. I obviously did this already yesterday. That's why I'm doing so great. Yeah, there's the lock on. In warrior style combat, press space to block. You can hold down while blocking to continue to face your adversary. Okay. Like this. It's kind of a lock on, but not really a lock on. Apparently I can also block arrows. A last second parry using... Well, a last second parry enables you to parry attacks and counter attack. Won't do better with the tap. Okay. With the tap. There's another... Yeah, okay. a lot about timing. I think I was being shot at for quite a bit. They're gonna walk into the trap now. Poof. Oops. And it is.
Back! Everybody to the temple, now!
Yeah, combat is more fluid than in Dark Souls, probably. I didn't play Dark Souls, so I can just compare it to Lords of the Fallen and The Surge. Not easier per se.
Oh crap! Now they can walk through walls.
Ghosts. Yeah, that was the last second count parry. Can I just place a trap here? Yeah, I can. Cool.
You go see how Buffalo is getting along with the scribes. He's meant to be guarding their invoking chamber.
Huh? But Captain...
Get out of here! And go find Pila for me while you're gone.
Getting scolded again. I hate this.
I'll give you butt, Captain. Right. Are you coming or what?
Okay. So, we're gonna be looking for Peeler. I know there's a shiny up here. Obviously, this game, it has combat that you need to get used to. So I will take some time to get used to it, but it's really nicely done.
Is everything okay, Buffalo?
As long as I can hear them mumbling, everything is okay. One of those dead things managed to get as far as here, but I killed it before it could interrupt them.
That's good news. Captain's holding the front entry, Hawk's on the west wing, I got the east. Got any idea where Peeler is?
I think I saw him over on the east side. You should find him if you head over there.
Thanks. I hope he's still in one piece. And, you might want to check inside the invoking room. We just came across some specters. Those things can go straight through walls, and they might get in there without asking you first.
Is that so?
Hmm. It is. Oh, let's do that again. Okay. So we go this way. Oh, he's dead. So there we got the second fighting style. The Ranger has dual wield daggers. And I can switch from Ranger to Warrior by pressing the V button. Right? Ranger has a dodge instead of a guard break, which is pretty cool. And he's got like a blade dancing move. And every time the game slows down a bit, that's one of those last second dodges or parries. And if you do those, you get an extra resource that I haven't been able to use yet. Ah, cool. So you can craft health potions, crossbow bolts, and exploding traps. apparently I missed the components for all 3. But you can also see how much you have left, which is good information. Oh, there's an archer. That was dodging against the wall. That does, of course, not help me. Oh, he does turn with me, right? And obviously you want to time your blocks so you can either dodge or counterattack. Oh, he got me. I think he just knocked me with the hilt of his weapon. Nasty guy. Alright, so our health is pretty low. And I can buy the... go to hotkey number 5. Does it work then? Ah, cool. Okay. It just doesn't show down there. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would probably bind it to 4 to see how many I've got left. You can also bind the stances to a hotkey if you want to. But I like the fact that it's on V. I could also set it to mouse button 4 or something if I wanted to. So, warrior stance, ranger stance. He's really like a blade dancer. I like both forms, and of course I think the game wants me to use both depending on the enemy I face. Stop smoking. And this is where Spoonfed Badger's favorite comes in. Being stealthy. A numpad. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons. I think that's quite enough. I always use only 4. But I'd say some things are on 2 hotkeys, so you can put them on the numbers, but they also have their own hotkey, like the ranged attack, for example. So let's be stealthy. Mr. Sneaky. I think I'm gonna off the shield guy. I hate shield guys. Oh yes. Alright. Ooh, that was close. Wrong direction. Come on. Yeah, that's how a two-handed weapon should feel. I like that. Heavy. Heavy, and it can hit multiple enemies at once. And I gained a level up. But yeah, you see that the user interface was built for controllers, but it works very well with mouse and keyboard. Stealth. Who wants stealth? So, skill points, right? We've got 2 skill trees. Warrior, Ranger. These are our basic abilities. And now we could spend a point into improved parrying, which allows parrying from the side, or parrying attacks that come from the side. If you put more points in, you can also parry attacks from behind, and the last point in would increase the recovery rate. Pretty good, right? Violence. That sounds awesome. It's connected to the guard break. So kicking through shields and stuff like that. Yeah, that is my stealthy experience sometimes. Ability to interrupt, crit chance, and knocking over weak enemies. Sounds good. Health regeneration in combat. In combat. Yeah. Outside of combat, also good. Charging time. Oh yes, you can charge up attacks. I forgot about that. Jay Steinhau, welcome aboard. Yeah, it differs from game to game, right? Sometimes it works. That's just extra damage. What does the Ranger tree offer? There is more time to repost. Okay. Ah, last moment dodge lets you riposte while avoiding the blow. Commandos. Oh, yes. It's a great game, though. Superhuman dodge. Goes into a parry stance with daggers. Movement is slowed down, but hand-to-hand attacks and light projectiles can thus be deflected. Sprinting. In combat. Okay, that's definitely mobility or vivacity. Stealth. Faster movement, discretion increase. I'm very discreet about being stealthy. Enemies can no longer see your light. Okay. A rapid series of dagger attacks. Hold down the right mouse button to charge the assault and carry out a longer series. Weapon damage is reduced to 75%, but you got a flurry kind of thing. Changes the target. Oh! Automatically, I presume. No interruption. Nice. But I say I'll definitely pick up regenerating while in combat in warrior stance. That is really, really good. Carrying from the side. I like this. More time to counter-attack. And then there are feats. Feats are unlocked by meeting certain prerequisites. For Colossus, I would need to take damage 40 times. I don't know how you acquire the points yet. So, because I got hit a lot, I can get extra life, which is kind of a nice system. Then there's practical. 10% more experience. That's what I usually go for. Carry more items. That's what I usually need to go for, because I try to loot everything. But I'm gonna go for practical now. There are combat feats, crafting feats. Ah, trapper. Use fewer ingredients to make traps. Cool. There's our character. Warrior skills, there's another description in detail, which I'm a very big fan of, because as soon as you look at this, you understand how this game works, which is very nice. Because the tutorial is pretty brief and, you know, basic. Dark Souls is where you are stealthiest. Oh yes, the first Deus Ex game and Dishonored also are very, very nice games with stealth. What's Bloodborne? Two-handed weapons, no shields. Yeah. I mean, people need to try. I always try different things. Yeah, okay. Oh, did I find a weapon? Ah. Pyromancer. Ooh. What the hell is that? We're also a mage. Quest items, components, usables, and there's our equipment. A PS4 exclusive with Dark Souls-like combat. Okay, it's probably... Does it only have the combat of Dark Souls, or does it also have the I need to repeat stuff 500 times part? Okay, interesting. So, we found a cleaver, which is a different weapon. The one you currently have equipped is indicated, and this one, there's a comparison. So this one does more ability, has more ability to interrupt, and more damage apparently. Yeah. And it can be enhanced. See, they have got slots. Some weapons have slots. And you can put stuff in there. For crafting materials, obviously. So, I could put a moon guard on it, or a shock guard, which looks different. I like this. This would increase the ability to interrupt. So, slashing into enemies' attacks to interrupt their attacks, instead of trying to block them. That's what interrupt is. Or basically an upgrade for damage, chance, physical resistance, a very broad hilt so you can block easier. Neo, yeah, Neo looks awesome. Oh, okay. PC port might be only mediocre, okay. Yeah. But I guess if you're really curious, it's worth a shot. More damage, crit chance, ability to interrupt. I think for critical hits I would go for the daggers. I like the interrupt thingy. So let's do that. No. Not do anything. Okay. You can also recycle items, but I don't think you could... yeah, the default sword you cannot recycle. We also found a new dagger. Biting. Oh, nice. 10% extra damage in stealth. Yeah, for the Souls games, I'm not sure. I didn't try the real Dark Souls, but I will also probably not do that. The Surge and Lords of the Fallen were complete turn-offs for me, so I'm not gonna risk that. Okay, I think I'm out of crafting materials now. Oh no. I could increase the physical damage of my new dagger. The Double Pommels of Algandar also is a very nice name for something you put on the hilt of a dagger. So, this is what you can do with every single piece of equipment. I will leave it to the weapons for now because I'm out of materials and I don't want to overdo it. But I like that a lot. It's a very clean system. It's a very on-point system, and you know that if you use your materials for upgrading your equipment, you probably might not have enough to craft health potions, crossbow bolts, and the like. So you have to be careful about this. right? Yeah, lots of the falling was just bad. I also encountered some bugs where a big spider just spawned in my face and stuff like that. I felt like I was fighting the camera. It looked awesome, and it had some very, very nice weapons in it, and the weapons also felt heavy, but the enemies were just being stupid about everything. And I was really not good at it. Didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it. So yeah, but that's... that's not the game we're playing, so I will try to show you more of this one. Lonely shield guy. Can I be stealthy about this? Oh. Okay. Lots of enemies. But the shooter has to go first. There's a trap. Walk into the trap. Oh. They can do that? Yeah, okay, let's re-evaluate the situation. Ah, can I avoid the ghosts? Nice. Let's try the charge one. So you press the right mouse button, charge, and then you execute a combo. Charge up time is very long though. Oh. So, you know, the fact that you can lure enemies into traps is really good. And I think that's something about this game. You need to use your head. Some fights, you just don't hack your way through. You just place a trap and be done with it. I'm gonna lower the music a bit. I hope you don't mind, but it seems a bit loud. What's in here? Now that's my main goal, but I want to do the secondary goal. So this trap can be picked up. Put somewhere.
Hey, Vulcan! I need some help here. There's too many of them, and I got this stupid scribe under my
better
feet.
use.
You,
I found healer.
Get back to the chamber with the Emperor. Can't protect you if you keep wandering around.
Oh, there's another archer, right? Oh, that was the wrong button. Try to crash his shield with the parry and vice versa.
Thanks. Without you, I'm pretty sure that jerk would have gotten me killed.
No shit. Next time, be more careful, okay? I talked with the captain. He wants to see you.
Interesting.
Oh, shit.
Interesting. I could not enjoy that grinding in Souls-like games because I don't find the combat very rewarding as far as I experience them, so to speak. I don't mind grinding. I do that in other games all the time. Level up. I got 2 points. So, regeneration outside of combat is something that I think will come in very handy because it will save me some potions. Chance of superhuman dodge. I'm not really sure what that is. Sounds cool. And an assault that changes the targets automatically seems good. But I think the dodging is what I will do most of the time when I'm in ranger mode. Another feat. More life. Makes a lot of sense. Cheaper traps. Oh, a finder. The nearby chests give off a sound. Nah. Let's get extra life. Okay. Physical resistance increase. And also, the crafting you do changes how the items look. Each of them. I find that also very good. It's a motivation for me, actually. Yeah. I do enjoy the occasional grind in action role-playing games. But I do limit myself in those games too, like in Grim Dawn or something. I wouldn't run the same boss 25 times just to get a certain piece of equipment. I would rather create a second character. Oh, hello. Ah, you can block them. Let's try to get the ghost done before the other guy reaches us. Yeah, I cannot block both sides. Oh. Ow. How did he get me there? Nasty. Oh, wrong direction. Oh. Ah, come on. Yeah, they use the same moves. They also got a guard break. Interesting. Oh crap, what's that? He looks ugly. What do you do with that guy? I wonder what he does. Oh, ow. He's got a lot of health. Bad hit. Oh, ow. Now let's lock onto that guy. Ah, that was an interrupt. So increasing that chance is... okay, so that one cannot be blocked. His charged up uppercut. He's got a lot of health. Oh no. Not the big guy. Tainted blood. Loot? More loot? No, okay. But I'm gonna save the game at this point because I'm not sure if it does auto-saving or not. Difficulty is called Hawk. Hawk, which is the second. There's also Buffalo and Captain, but I think I'm good with Hawk. And Recruit is what I will fall back to if things go bad. So let's see. Skill points. Reduce the charging time. Oh, this is nice. Lets you turn, but I need 3 points in it. Yeah. Normal difficulty, the intended difficulty probably. Additional health regeneration under 30% life in combat. But only in warrior stance, okay. Yeah, if I kick enemies, I want them to get interrupted. And parry attacks from the side. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's do that. And there's also got 1 point for losses. Costs 3 points, okay. The Snooper. Swashbuckler. Ah, extra damage for the swords. And for now I'm gonna save that point. That feat point. So the yellow bar is probably experience? Oh, we need to go around here.
This position is lost. Retreat! Everyone fall back to the invoking room, and fast!
That's the cap. Oh, he said fast, right? Oh, holy. Alright, you bastards. They look poisoned. Here we go. Yeah, this is gonna work. Oh. Just need to get the direction right. Don't poison me, though. That's very cool. Easy enemies. Oh no. You're not an easy enemy. Ow. Yeah, go away. If he knocks me down, it's a guaranteed 2-hit. Too late. wonder if I can just hack into his charged up thingy here. But the regeneration turned out to be a good choice. Outside of combat, but especially inside of combat, it's very powerful. Criticism about this game was how long some of the fights took on higher settings. For now, I'm really okay with the fights, but I haven't seen any real fight, I guess. Oh, hello. Not sure why he hit that area then. I'm getting easy practice targets for now. Chunk. So is F5 a quick save? Apparently so. That would be good. Let's make sure. Yeah, there's a quick save button. That's good. Come on, you can do it. Don't be fearful. Kamehameha.
Concentrate. We almost have it.
Well now, that must be the 5th time I heard him say that. This
Buffalo is the funny one.
was taking too goddamn long.
Seriously?
Oh shit, here come the hobblers.
I thought she's a warrior. No, she's one of the scribes, or what are they called? Scholars.
Are you going to be all right?
I'm fine.
To the
Worry
rescue.
about those dead walkers.
Are you hurt?
She has the magic. Oh, what? Lightning.
I'll keep the hobblers busy.
Where's that archer? I was too slow there. Oh, there's another archer.
Something is wrong. The catalyzer shouldn't do that.
Yeah, this is gonna be bad. Oops. This game is not messing around. Don't tell me I have to fight that guy. Oh, that's
Stay away from my daughter!
But she's got the lightning stuff. Shoot it. Blast it.
I shall not let thy weakness be our downfall.
Yeah, I've got a fire sword. Bring it on. Okay, I have to fight that. A strange power has invaded you. You can now use the powers of the flame, orb of fire, and burning weapon. We'll see about that. Okay, he's got hands, feet. So I can switch targets with the mouse wheel, right? So got skeletons with bows. Oh, and I've got the big guy doing stuff. Okay, this is not going to be easy, is it? I'm going to try to chop off his leg armor. I will probably not be able to... Come on, off with the leg. Is it clever to stand under it? No, it's not. Okay, I think there are going to be unlimited skeletons. Oh no, don't fall over. I also really want my health potion to be available. What's that? A mana potion. So I'm just going to put it on number 5. He's also smashing the skeleton. Interesting. So, you know, I chopped off his leg armor on one side. Ah, okay. So I have to take out all the armor pieces. That doesn't do much damage. Stop that. Yeah. Let's be careful. Weapons and trash. Nope. That was close. Standing on his arm. Damn. Come on. Do it in my way. Yeah, unlimited skeletons. Oh! The finishing move. I'll be strong now.
I'm burning.
I agree, but I think it's alright.
How did I do that? Captain, I think it's time we talked about a promotion.
We don't have time for this, Vulcan. We need to move out before the rest of them get here.
The passes are probably crawling with them already.
There's a passage to the other side of the mountain. It will lead us to the swamp.
The swamp? Oh, that sounds fun. Hey, did anybody see what I just did to that huge fucking monster? I mean, seriously, I fried that thing. I saved our asses, and you're all just, hey, what's for lunch?
I said shut it, Vulcan.
Interesting. Aha. Now that's ugly. Yeah, so I guess breaking off his armor made it possible to kill him, and since, you know, maybe they couldn't put it into the finishing move, maybe it wasn't they weren't able to put it into something different.
Thou hast fled.
What the?
Thou didst hold the power to face the necromancers, yet thou didst flee.
I had no choice.
No choice? Hast thou even thought of choosing?
Nice.
Thou art fled like a thief, and thou hast left me, a shadow of myself, trapped here in this prison.
I did not create this situation. I'm not even sure I understand what has happened.
The hour for questions is past. Thou must act. It is I who will suffer for thy cowardice. I who will pay for thine fault. I who will face extinction. And if I must die, if the flame is extinguished, our world will die as well.
I will not let the flame die. I am in a war against these necromancers, and at last I have the power to fight them.
What dost thou hope to accomplish in this ridiculous human shell? As it is now, it is useless to us. The flame is not a toy for mewing infants. It exists to reign. Its power must not be stolen from thee. We must reconquer the world heart as swiftly as we may.
Hey, Vulcan, enough of your daydreaming. Move your ass, huh?
Buffalo.
Nah, it's not Dark Souls. Yeah, the studio behind this is rather small. They did Mars Warlocks and what's it called, Technomancer? And one more, I think.
Vulcan, you hear me? Pull your finger out.
Huh? Yeah, I hear you. My head feels like a bomb went off in it.
Well, shake it off. We're still not at the end of this stinking swamp, and I'm not gonna carry you all the way to the village.
Anyway, how come Hawk isn't the one with me here? He's the lead scout. I always go with him.
Hawk is covering the back of the line. So this time, I'm the one who goes with you. You'll get over it.
Oh, I can decide. Yeah, the initial voice acting was a bit off, to say the least. And it got the same criticism that Jay Steinhauer mentioned earlier, that the enemies have too much health. Spider Studio has a way of writing pretty cheesy stories. And I wouldn't go to these games to get a really good written story. Like in Great. Say Dragon Age or something, like Baldur's Gate or something. But it's decent. It's I look at it like it's an adventure action movie thing, right? It's enjoyable, you know, you have to shut your brain off for a tiny bit. Yeah, for Mars Warlocks, I'd say it's on the brink. It's playable. I did play through it. There were some situations where I was like, okay, this is... but the game as such, the combat and the world they created, that's fine. Yeah. Oh, the new Wolfenstein I didn't play, so I can't say. If you go into these games, Mars Warlocks and maybe also this one or Technomancer, and if you go in knowing that, I think it's okay. If you expect a very awesome story that's very serious about all of that, you might get disappointed. But they are currently available for very low prices, I think. Because their release is a bit, back. So, yeah.
Awesome!
Let's go.
Just a secco. This gonna be good.
Perpetual, thank you for the host. Much appreciated.
You lot are about as discreet as a herd of hunchbacks.
Don't shoot me.
I thought that elves were supposed to have superior eyesight. Do we look like stiffs to you, dickhead?
What?
Not yet.
Take it easy.
But with an arrow sticking out of your throat, I'm certain that even a chatterbox like you could do a passable impression.
And you'd be the next one down.
Possibly. Perhaps I should aim for the largest target first.
Not if you want to keep both your balls.
What have we here? Buffalo in person. Well, that's a good sign.
So they know each other.
What's going on here? Who's the scrag with the pointy ears?
Thanks for noticing. I try to keep them sharp. I am called Relmar. And I gather the red-faced fat belly with the filthy beard is none other than the famous Elric, leader of the Freeborn Blades.
They call me the Captain.
All the Freeborn Blades call you Captain Elric. I have no doubt that they do. As for me, I've never had much interest in titles or in military protocol. I judge people by their deeds.
He's got quite the mouthful there.
And what are you doing down in the swamps, besides threatening honest mercenaries?
Looking for you. Well, I began by searching for the Red Scribes. Prince Arundel is wounded. We had to withdraw to Valvanor, where I learned that you were expected. I just wanted to make sure you found your way there.
This is not my first walk in the wilds, arsewipe. As you can see, I'm on the right path, and we've nearly reached our destination.
Captain, those creatures I told you about this morning are gathering nearby. They're probably getting ready to attack us.
Ah, well those are called chrysalids. They wait until they have gathered enough numbers, and then they overwhelm you. And it would seem your little group is attracting a whole swarm to the village.
Well, we'll give them a welcome.
Actually, in spite of themselves, these creatures do an excellent job of keeping Deadwalker scouts away without raising any suspicions. If we allow them to gather here and then massacre them, I fear we'll be moving their territory a bit too close to Valvanor, which will lead to our being discovered sooner or later. I suggest we send 1 or 2 men back. This will keep them separated and occupied, while the rest make it to the village. I'm ready to volunteer, if you fear I might try and slip away. I know the area well.
Sounds like a plan to me. Vulcan, you're on it.
I want to go too.
Yeah, I can shoot lightning.
The animals and plants in this swamp are extraordinary. And the venom of these chrysalids seems very interesting. I'd love to get a chance to observe them more closely.
Sybil, that is out of the question. Have you lost your mind? It's too dangerous.
Nah, I cannot decide that.
This is brave of you, little girl, and I'm sure you fight well. But on this little walkabout, you better let somebody who knows the area lead the way. Hey, Relmar, if you feel up to facing a few bug-eyed freaks, let's get going.
He said little girl.
By all means. Don't forget, I'm the one with the pointy ears.
All right, we'll see you in the village. No dicking around, Vulcan.
No dicking around, Captain.
So the dialogue is borderline, weird. Vulcan is Robin Atkin Downes, the voice actor. Hey son, welcome aboard. Ahoy. Huh. I didn't recognize his voice. Pyromancer. So we unlocked the last available class. What can I do? I can send out waves of heat to repel enemies. Fire damage and interrupt. Cool. And it's double the range of the sword swing with the large two-handed weapon, so it's a pretty large area, 4 meters. Reduce cost, quicker cast, knockdown, weak enemies. Protective flames. 30% damage resistance. Cool. Interruption resist while casting a spell. Mana on kill. That's a fuel. Yeah, I like the burning weapon thing. That's nice. Longer duration, more damage, instant cast. And you need both these to unlock whatever this is. Cool. I like that those skills are secret. Because at least for the first time playing the game, you cannot plan ahead. You just have to put stuff where you think it makes sense, and I don't mind that at all. Robin, don't call me Byron Atkin. I like these. And also now I can parry like all around, which is very useful. I've got 2 heat points. Healer. Potions are more effective, okay. Washbuckler. Passionate. You earn even more experience. Oh, yes. So let's wait for the 3rd point and pick up Passionate. Quick save. Go into the fights menu in the diary to display information on enemies that you have encountered and study their strengths and weaknesses. Ah. Fragile creatures are cannon fodder. Zone traps or attacks are an excellent way to finish them off. Yeah, we tried that. Worked like a charm. The Hobbler. Their attacks vary according to the weapons they are equipped with. Even though most of them are fairly weak, some, especially in Black Frost's army, have been enchanted and can prove much more dangerous. Spewers. Although there aren't so many of them around among the Deadwalker troops, the Vomiters are extremely dangerous in hand-to-hand combat. I have encountered those. Some of them, full of poison, explode when they die. Some of them can cast spells. Yeah, I know what a Spectre is. Ah, so ghosts burn well. Makes sense. Awesome. Ah, okay, so the Juggernaut is the big guy we killed. Alright. And here you get information about the characters. Bit of extra information, not too much. It's not a book. Alright.
Behind us!
Oh. That is fewer. Come on, smash it. They attack 2 times. The ding ding sound. It gives it away. Oh, there are quite some more. Oh. Yeah, and there I was. Fighting 1 while he was taking on 3. Oh. Why are there more? Okay, that was not fair. Where did they come from?
Behind us.
So I'm gonna ignore that one. Try to save this elf here. But he's going down so quick. Oh, too slow. Finding out the right attack against these guys. Oh crap. That was close. Yeah, but I think the area attack, this one, didn't really work well. Doesn't do enough damage. I like the amount of skill points I get. More damage. Oh, now I'm an amateur. I unlocked the new skills. Force impact. I can interrupt heavy weapons with that. Stability. Interruption resistant warrior stance. More time to counterattack. And critical hit on counterattacking. Cool. So what I need to do is to bind these. You can put them on number 0. That goes on number 9. The fire wave I really need on a hotkey 4. Not sure about this one. Does not work. Okay. The hotkeys don't work. Why is that? I've got magic points, so it should work. Hello? Yeah, so that I can do. And now it works. Okay, that's odd. There's a weird hiccup. I don't want a weird hiccup during my gameplay. So, more XP, there we go. Quick save. Ah. Get a sound indicating that your spell is about to wear off.
Chrysalids for the most part. Let's try to avoid attracting their attention.
Why? There's loot. Okay. I'm trying to trust the elf.
We're not going in the right direction. We must turn around.
Okay. The Burning Man, yeah. Something like that.
Not that way. We need to go down and then turn left. Let's keep going. We're almost there.
Okay, let's try this again. Did I interrupt my own spell? Yeah, okay, I did. Ah, that worked much better than last time. They are pretty quick on their wings. So many of them. Can I only block from behind in warrior stance? Yeah. Oh, the elf is dead. Oh no. Let's try that again. Yeah, something like that. Ugly things they are. I'm not sure why I'm being pinged to use stealth, because it's only one attack. And I'm not that stealthy. Okay. Let's counter-attack them. Oh! Wow. stealth needs to block stuff. Oh crap. This is not easy. Maybe I should use a trap. I think it's stupid to use stealth here. Oh crap. Holy moly. I'm not sure. I need to check actually. I'm still confused why the game told me to be stealthy, because it's just one attack. It's just makes me vulnerable if I go in there. No, but they always come in numbers. And they can poison. These seem to be crucial. No apparent vulnerabilities, but maybe we will find out more. Ah, Voyager, I haven't watched that in a while. What's that? It hits hard. Nasty. Nature is attacking us. Well done, elf. No, we don't need to go there. That's good.
The village is on our right.
Thanks. Not authorized. Oh, they are fighting. But that's my XP. Ow, ow, ow. Wow, they do damage. I might need some more physical resistance. Looking at the damage I get. It said in the difficulty description that I need to plan my attacks, use crafting, and optimize my skills. So this is not really the easiest game mode, as it is. And if you don't do any crafting, and if you don't optimize your equipment, you are dead. So, physical resistance? Yes? No? Need steel for that. Okay, maybe then on the breastplate. Spolders. Interruption resist. Refined metal and gemstone. Sets. of the Griffin. Gives me 3% extra. There you go. Doesn't look too bad. Trap damage +5. Interesting. Resistance to poison. Huh. Interruption resist. Nah. Nah. The boots. Yeah. More physical resist. And I don't have a helmet. Just have my face. That's kind of a defense. Oh, somebody's fighting. Kill them all! That buffalo.
Hey, this guy's fucking fearless. Let's help him out before it goes bad for him.
Language! I think they are susceptible to to fire damage. I'm getting better. Hey, D8Fish, welcome.
The knight was in an awkward position. He thanks the mercenary for having assisted him in his task. If he can trust the rumors that he hears around the village, he has before him one called Vulcan. He has the pleasure of welcoming the mercenary to the village.
And you are?
The knight is called Randval, last survivor of the Order of the Ember Knights, and now protector of Valvenor, this village. The new arrival is most welcome, but the steward is waiting in the old village inn.
And he does speak of himself in the third person, which is odd. And I'm being treated with more skill points. I seem to use the ranger stuff least, but some of the boosts you get are for both stances. Let's see, move more quickly while parrying should work for the warrior too, if I read this right. But I'm probably gonna stick to the warrior tree for now because it's a lot of fun using the two-handed weapon. Tornado. More radius. Spin to win. Got another 2 feet points. What's Lucky doing? Oh yes, more loot. Thank you very much. I want that. And Gunner. Is the trap damage? Yeah, 50% extra. And next would be this one. So I'm gonna wait for the next point. This one wants no hug at all. So we did reach the village. Very nice. I'm not sure about you guys, but I'm liking this. It's more to my liking than
This is Valvenor.
other games.
It is not a beautiful place, but for the time being, it seems to be unknown to the Deadwalker army. This village has known better days. Before
Doesn't
the
need
war,
fishing.
It was popular among the rich hunters who came to enjoy the ample game in the swamps. Today, The only visitors are refugees, who are sadly too numerous for the scant resources of the village. A small healing house provides comfort and succor to the injured. The knight is quite fond of Mirana, the healer who runs the place. Does the mercenary see the building opposite? It was once an inn, but it is now the residence of the steward, the man now in charge of the village.
The inn was used as a hunting lodge before the war began. Many rich people used to come here to relax.
With any luck, we might get to sleep in a real bed tonight.
Yay, real beds.
What does the steward want with me?
The captain has offered the services of the freeborn blades to the steward. The steward must have orders for the mercenary.
Shit. I'm gonna get stuck being this guy's errand boy. Damn. I knew I should have gone with the rest of the company. What can you tell me about this backwater town?
This village is a modest one, and its reserves are almost gone. Its only strength is its isolation in these swamps, but that is also its greatest weakness.
I already figured it was some kind of shithole.
That the refugees and the villagers must live together is difficult, and the situation is worsened by there not being enough food. The swamp offers protection against the Deadwalkers, but it also harbors many dangers. Its creatures often attack the village. When the knight and the elf are not there to defend the walls, the watch often leave them unguarded. Shameless.
I'm going.
Yeah, I'm going. Very matter-of-factly. Who are you? Private Bumpkin?
My respects, General, sir.
Do I look like a general?
I don't know, General, sir.
If I'm asking you that, it probably means that I'm not.
Well, it could be a test to see if I'm being a good soldier, General, sir.
Then you flunked the test. You are crap at recognizing rank.
They never taught me that, General, sir. Plus, I don't see so good, General, sir.
Is there a boss guard to help you with that?
Yes, General, sir. He posted me here and said to deal with it, General, sir.
This village is condemned, and without a doubt it is better thus.
All right, we're not going to waste all day on this, and stop calling me General, sir. My name is Vulcan.
Understood, General Vulcan, sir.
You'll learn that it's pointless to even speak to some people. I began avoiding this gate my second day here.
Tell me about it. Whatever. Forget about it, soldier. See you later, soldier.
Oh, he didn't say General Sir again. That's a pity. Well, that was an odd encounter, to say the least. So, fishing. Where's the fishing pole? There's water here. Probably fish in it. Oh, dude. Let's destroy that. Kick it in the face. To build a fire. What? No, that's I'm helping them redecorating the place by kicking old crates that nobody needs at all. The combat engagement seems long. Because they are just regular enemies and you have to fight them quite a bit before they go down, right? That's what Jay Steinhauer mentioned was criticism by players towards the game. But I'm playing on the normal difficulty, so the higher difficulties would give them even more hit points. See, these are old crates. I'll sail this.
Here we go. Another one of these hick refugees. There's nothing for you here.
Open your eyes, Smithy. I'm one of the Freeborn Blades.
Of course.
I'm guessing you have need of my precious services. Alas, nothing that would truly put my talent and virtuosity to the test, I'd imagine. Such is the sad lot of the true artiste in times of war. So, what can I do for you?
The characters you meet are all a bit aggressively assholey.
Show me what you have for sale.
Gold. So vulgar to work with. So wonderful to own.
Oh, shut it. Oh, yes. This one's called Pain. That's cool. Crafty. Resistance to magic. Okay. Got 104 gold, so my options are limited, but helmet would be good. Monster Hunter World coming to PC on August. Monster Hunter World. Which one was that again? Oh, I can buy components here. That is good. So let's buy a helmet. Oh, did I click cancel? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Loot box. Oh, look over there. Don't mind me. Just redecorating. Hey, that's expensive stuff in those loot boxes. The village hall.
Swamp is our best defense. Happily, the wildlife are just as keen on attacking the Deadwalkers as they are the villagers. But the situation here in Valvanor grows worse daily. And each new wave of refugees increases the risk of drawing unwanted attention to this jungle.
No Ice Lord scouts who find this village will ever escape to tell the tale. Of that, I can assure you. Also, my men are reinforcing your defenses. Forgive me for saying, but you have some serious weak points. Especially the defenses around that refugee camp of yours.
The arrival of the Freeborn Blades and the Red Scribes has greatly improved our chances of survival, Captain. Believe me when I say that we are most grateful to have you with us. Needless to say, your men and the Red Scribes are welcome and free to go where they will. But as for any other newcomers, our gates are closed. You must understand that our food stores are as limited as our abilities to defend our village. Until you arrived, we had but one person who was even vaguely capable of treating our injured, and the case of Prince Orendil was completely beyond her skills. And there is this beast story, doubtless another fairy tale, the fruit of an alcohol-addled brain. Nonetheless, several of the Watch have gone missing. Something hidden in these swamps is causing these disappearances, but we cannot risk sacrificing any more of the few men remaining to us on sending patrols. Large groups entail moving chrysalids that are unmanageable. The others, quite simply, do not return.
Silence.
If I were to listen to everyone, I would need 10 times the number of men I have to verify the truth of every tale.
Enough. You must aid me to do this. I am not able to do that. Your endless wailings are unbearable.
In the name of Vulcan?
But by the gods, man, what is...
This world is condemned. The cold hath invaded its ground, its souls, and its heart. Yet here you stand, weaving your limbs like fish taken from the water, miserably shuffling about to conserve the illusion of warmth and life, and not feel the passing of your last breath, while I must endure your wailings and lamentations. Pitiful.
Vulcan, stop this nonsense immediately.
It is not he who speaks. All the fall to ruin about you, yet you still bewail your loose bowels and vomitings. You cannot vanquish your dead walkers, no more than you can vanquish their necromancer masters. They draw their power from the very heart of the world. They drink it, they suckle it dry. Your only chance to cleanse what your own hath corrupted is to go to the World Heart and liberate it from its servitude.
The World Heart is a myth, a forgotten fairy tale, no more real than dragons or dwarves.
No, he had to say dragons.
A myth. Continue hiding behind thy puny barricades, and thou wilt soon join thy myths and fairy tales.
And now they're gonna execute me. End of the game. Or not. Did I sleep?
Cease your pretense. I know you have returned to consciousness.
What the hell happened? I was just listening to the steward blabbing away with the captain, and then...
And then you lost control.
I don't know, it's like something in my head zapped me so it could use my mouth. But I was still there. Still thinking what I was saying.
This is not the first time you have felt this presence manifest itself.
No, it is not.
No. No, it's been there since the temple. It's also in my dreams. I think...
Interesting. It would seem that your body is host to some other entity. And it is clearly a spirit of fire.
No kidding. I got a demon in my head.
Something of the kind. In truth, I could not say what it is. Not yet, at least.
Don't make me laugh. After all, it's your disciples that let this thing out of its cage, right?
That has nothing to do with it. Do you have any idea of the implications
Hey,
of
Chris,
this incident?
welcome aboard. Good to see you. Yeah, definitely.
If it happens again a couple of days from now, they'll all start spitting and throwing rocks at me. Guess I'll have to watch out.
I fear that is the least of your worries. Obviously, you haven't understood. The thing that is inside you, it wishes you ill. There is not enough space inside you for two souls. That demon wants your body. It will control you more and more until it has replaced you completely.
Ha! Thou thinkest I crave the body of a mortal? I am a prisoner here. My place is in the World Heart.
It will not hesitate to lie to you, to tell you that which you wish to hear, so that you will allow it to consume you.
I never asked for this cage. I never asked to be forced to hear thy every thought. It is I who have been invaded.
It speaks to you. Do not listen to it. Cast it from you. If you do not resist, it will crush your soul.
Hey, take it easy. One day at a time, okay? I'm gonna take a walk.
This is cool. It's a lot like what's it called again? The Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. With the demon inside you. And Dark Messiah was a great game also. Different combat wise, but it has some similarities at least. Yeah, bound by awesomeness, I'm trying. I'm trying.
Vulcan, you must help me. The prince is dying.
Well, I'm happy to see that my talents as a doctor are finally being recognized.
There's no doubt an explosion would cure him of all his ills forever. But I was actually thinking about your connections with the Red Scribes. If you could speak to them, it would save me having the prince's death on my conscience.
I wouldn't exactly call myself a friend of theirs. But yeah, I can always give it a try.
And I should. Oh, so he's part of my party.
We need to adjust your combat style.
What would you like me to do?
Yeah, more aggressively, a bit more defensively. I'm not even sure what that means. Don't change anything for now.
Don't change anything.
Right. I see you know what you want.
Okay, talk to Sylvan. That's the steward guy. Dude! You cannot hide that from me. Another exploding trap. Very good. Got 3 now. Are you Sylvan?
The Order of the Freeborn Blades is of great repute, and the mercenary does honor to its name.
Randval.
The mercenary's powers are both astonishing and fascinating.
Yes.
The knight would like to duel with the mercenary, that he may judge the mercenary's strength.
Not
It's
yet.
not really the right moment, but if you want, we can talk about it later.
So I can duel the knight, huh? In single combat, of all things.
Mr. Vulcan, what brings you here?
Oh, he's not scared anymore.
The captain wants me to help your village. You got a job I can do?
With our shortages of food and fighting men, our worn-out equipment and the growing lines at the healing house, I cannot deny our village is sorely in need of help. Sadly, I fear that these are not the sort of problems you are used to dealing with, unless I'm much mistaken.
Maybe I'll surprise you.
Yeah, I've got a demon in my head. Surprise. The thing about this game is some of the lines of the characters are really, really good. Because they're actually not the usual, I'm the hero, I'm gonna help you. Yes, of course I'm gonna collect 4 mushrooms and 2 healing potions. But it goes a bit over the edge at points. Like, you know, this one, your sentries are losers. Why would you put a line like that into the game? I mean, Vulcan is a mercenary. He's a bit direct and all that, but it happens in Mars Warlocks also. Sometimes the characters just seemingly out of the blue are being an asshole. Goes for the NPCs and the player character, and that is, I think, where the critique comes from towards the development team. I know why. I can deal with it. It's fine. It's sometimes very funny also. But it doesn't really achieve the point where it's so much over the top that it's all funny, because it sometimes is trying to be sincere about things, and that it could be an issue. It doesn't stop me from enjoying the game though.
I need the reports about this beast that attacked the villagers.
I fear I am unable to be of help. I'm still not entirely convinced that it even exists. All I know is that several villagers have vanished. One villager is at present in the doctor's care, following a supposed encounter with the said beast.
Well, let's ask the doctor then.
These swamps are crawling with dangers. There is nothing to suggest anything out of the ordinary. The refugees are always inventing horror stories in an attempt to force us to open our gates and let them inside.
It might be worth checking it out. You said you lost one of your patrols, right?
That is so. You should speak with Randval. He was most anxious to go out and hunt the beast down, but we needed him here. Now that we have more able bodies to guard our gates, I imagine he would be keen to pick up the scent once more.
Cool.
We'll talk again later.
Nice. So there's actually quite a bit of dialogue if you want. It's cool. Dragon's Dogma? Or what is DM? Dragon's Dogma also have that. It's a bit different. Where's the lair of the werebeast? Oh, Dark Messiah. Yeah, of course. Yeah, Dark Messiah. It's a different game in many ways, but it has some similarities, and mainly the demon in the head kind of similarity. This bad dog, thank you so much for the follow, and welcome to the crew. Ahoy. But I did talk to him about that. Talk to Sylvan, okay. Ah, interesting. Combine ingredients. Oh, I can upgrade stuff. Bit of a random situation to show it to me, but can be combined with gold. I just created raw metal out of gold. And then I can use the raw metal to create refined metal. I see where this is going. Okay. Tainted steel. Yeah, okay. That should help with casting both of these quicker without getting interrupted. And swashbuckling. I'm not sure why I have to say it like that every time, but I just have to. Oh, that's outside. No, let's deal with inside stuff first. That's the refugee camp. Okay. Dragon's Dogma is silly. I haven't played much of it. I think I started it up and tried to see if it's a game I can capture with OBS. And I think it worked. But I haven't played it, really. And sometimes silly games are really cool.
Mr. Vulcan, what brings you here?
I've got a few questions I'd like to ask about this village.
I imagine there are few who are better placed than myself to answer them.
I need a blacksmith. Do you have one here?
With none more qualified, I asked Asiel to take over the village forge. I suppose I should warn you, he's quite a tricky character. He has a huge ego.
Yeah, I noticed.
And is stubborn as an ox. Before the war, he was a sort of artist. He crafted jewelry and sculptures from metal.
A sort of artist.
Despite running the forge, one could hardly call him a blacksmith.
Hmm.
But he's the only one here who had even the vaguest notion of how to repair a shovel or straighten a blade.
The healing house. It's a pretty good thing for your village, huh?
If you say so. As time has gone by, the healing house has drawn refugees to the swamps in ever greater numbers, and dissuaded some malingerers from returning to their families. When it opened its doors a year ago, the sense of relief was palpable. It was run by a couple, an elf doctor and his apothecary wife, who clearly were no strangers to the healing arts. Thanks to them, we were spared many plagues. But as the war dragged on, the endless tide of refugees continued to flow through our gates until we could harbor no more. 6 months ago, our worst nightmares were fulfilled. Our elf doctor fell ill and died. Since then, Mirana has soldiered on without rest, alone. I do not know how much longer she can keep going.
He clearly needs support.
Refugees just keep on coming. And I fear that poor woman is beginning to crumble under the strain. It's not surprising.
Okay, where do the refugees actually come from? It's
Who are all those refugees that you're keeping outside the walls?
The war with the Ice Lords has driven many from their homes and villages. Alas, it would seem that some of them found their way here. I have tried to accommodate as many as we can, and provide as much comfort as possible, but I fear we can do little more. We are reaching the end of our reserves, and relations between the refugees and the villagers are becoming strained.
The refugees can't all be dead weight. Some of them have got to be useful.
Oh, if only. Believe me, I would be the first to welcome them. These peasants have been fleeing from town to
I don't
town
trust
and
his
from
judgment.
camp to camp for months. The best and strongest of them
He seems a
perished
bit
in
uppity.
battles somewhere along the way. I must deal with the leftovers. I put the biggest of them in the watch, but they are of little use.
What can you tell me about the people of Valvanor?
Before the war, there were just a few families here. Hunters and craftsmen, mostly. These days, they survive as best they can, husbanding their animals and digging up the puny vegetables they've managed to grow. Few dare to venture outside the walls. These woods are fruitful, but more perilous than ever before, and most of these folk know nothing of arms.
But you've got your guards.
They hardly qualify as an armed militia. Of the few that remain, most are sturdy farmers whom we have entrusted with some kind of weapon. Most of the real fighters left the village as soon as war broke out. The others died while out on patrol. The only one left here with any real experience is Mason, the head of the guard.
Okay, need to talk to him.
Sadly, the man is a walking beer keg.
Or not.
Who could not give a dog's fart for what his men are about.
We'll talk again later.
Alright. So the captain of the guard is a drunk. Is this... Ah, okay, this is where the prince is at. This is where the prince's valuables are at. I found it. Of course I found a helmet, because I bought one earlier. Ah, that one's actually... It has poison resistance, but less defense. Well... I've got 16 poison resistance, so I don't need more at this point. I've got a possession level. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Let's see about the prince. Bilbon. Supposed to talk to him. Sybil.
Do you have any idea how to wake the elf prince up?
Unfortunately, I don't.
Otherwise,
I think I've tried just about every remedy I know, but nothing works.
The three guys over there, including my elf companion, they look like, okay, give them 2 minutes to talk and then we're going to kill them.
You said just about. I'm guessing that's not by chance?
It's true. There's one formula I haven't tried yet. An extremely powerful solution that requires a certain ingredient to make. An ingredient I don't have.
What is it?
A very virulent poison secreted by the chrysalid queen. But be careful you don't mix them up with the ones you usually see. I wanted to go looking for them myself, but the villagers stopped me.
A queen?
They say they're really dangerous. It seems they can be found along the road we took to get here. And apparently, they only come out at night.
Of course.
I'll get you some.
This has a day and night cycle. Interesting.
Can I have a look at your stock?
He sells potions. Obviously. It's pretty expensive. So kicking a barrel to get a health potion and a trap and some other stuff is really good. You can change the time of day by sleeping in a tent. Makes a lot of sense.
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
I need your help. Come with me.
If you want.
Question mark. Sybil has joined the group. How do I see the group? So you can have one companion. Sybil will... favor ranged attacks. Maybe I shouldn't change. You are on your own. Choose your own things. Okay, so she's the mage, right? Do I manage her equipment also? No. That's actually a good thing. Because you have to manage your own equipment, and there's a lot of it. Well, I do need more poison resistance if I have to fight a chrysalid queen, right? Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Probably everything. So, Dragon's Dogma is a silly game as in negative? Should I not stream it then? I mean, we have this now. I can stream this. This is good. Oh. Interruption resist. Map damage. Resistance to poison. Okay. So before I go and hunt down the Queen of the Chrysalids, I will make sure that I have more poison resistance. Okay. Take care, Sid. Thank you so much for checking out the stream. I hope you did enjoy. And see you soon. Have a good night's sleep. Where does this lead? Basement full of loot? Liestas.
Mercenary.
Can I do something for you?
No, thank you. I don't need anything for the moment.
I'm not aware that I have a choice, actually. I just saw the possession level. I don't have a plan about that.
According to the villagers, there's a beast haunting the swamp, and it's attacked them several times.
I have heard about it, yes. And although I don't have any concrete information about the creature, there are some things that corroborate what they say. Even though we aren't very good at magic, we still feel it. And since we came to the swamp, we have all felt a powerful source nearby. The problem is that the source seems distorted, corrupted. Kind of like the one the Ice Lords use. Only not the same.
I hope for our sake you're right about that. Otherwise we're really up shit creek.
We are very certain of it. But this magic could very well have transformed one or more creatures in the swamp, making them more aggressive, bigger. Who knows? Something to frighten the villagers, in any case.
So you're telling me the thing is magic and corrupted? Brilliant. Just what I needed.
I need to hunt it at night, while trying to chase down the Queen of Poison.
I need your help.
Not yet.
I'll be going now.
So he knows stuff about the creature, and later on he can help me, and I can sleep here. And then the top right corner of the minimap shows... What does that show? Is it nighttime? This one here. Probably evening or something like that. Okay. So let's go outside and check out more of the village, I guess. So this bad dog, I'm not sure. Apparently I have a choice. If you ask about it, I have a choice. But since this is the first time I'm playing the game, I don't know. We'll just see. We'll just go with the flow. No, it's definitely not evening. Raw metal. Who lives here? Move it, Sybil. Move it. The stocks. Is that the village hall downstairs? No, it's the stocks. Let's plunder. Why do I get the disrupt tooltip now? Am I going to be jumped by enemies? Okay, so this is the back door to the tavern, village hall thingy. A mercenary with little curiosity can find work here. I think I saw gravestones back here. Yep. They lost a lot of people already. Elven Greaves. Though curiosity doesn't kill the cat for now, it gives the loot. More loot. Oh, so this place is bigger than I thought, and that's the drunkard? Yeah. Drunk captain of the watch. Huh. Who are you?
Yeah, who are you? One of them fucking mercenaries, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Yeah, sounds about right.
You know what I call your lot? Ore blades. I got no time for ores.
We'll talk when you're sober. And it looks like that won't be anytime soon.
Yeah? I'll do my best to make sure that don't happen for as long as possible. Stupid Rick.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. Same damage, but very high chance of interrupting and a crit chance. Or 50% less attack speed. Okay. I'm gonna stick to the cleaver for now. Okay, those are coming with magic resistance. And I could put more physical resistance in. Okay. Let's stick to the mercenary boots for now. Oh, steel, that's a good drop. Ah, that's the lady
My
who
goodness,
heals.
let's see. You're not pissing blood, you're not vomiting your guts out. Both legs are in place and they seem to be holding you upright. Congratulations. It looks like you'll pull through. And now you'll excuse me, but I have other miracles to accomplish, and not much time to devote to people in your condition.
Fair enough.
Take it easy there, Doc.
I'm with the Freeborn Blades, not one of your refugees.
You could be Blackstorm himself for all I care. Now get out of my way, I have things to do.
Okay. Solid. She does not need my help, apparently. And I'm not offering it, so that must make sense in a way. Buffalo! What's kicking?
Oh there, Powder Man. You still didn't manage to blow yourself up?
Nope. Pretty quiet.
I have a few questions for you. So, you made it out of the temple then?
I did. I suppose my time's not up yet. I guess that'll cause more gossip amongst the youngsters. The eternal survivor. My balls. There are some days when I wish it would be over.
I tell you, you'll be the one that buries all of us. How are the Freeborn Blades holding up?
It didn't make much sense.
We left some blood on the stones in the temple, but most of the company got away all right. But if we don't get some new recruits soon, things are going to get serious. The captain has sent some men ahead to Karalthas. I hope they manage to pick up a few recruits, and they're not too scabby.
Is there anybody in this village worth recruiting?
See for yourself. There isn't a single man amongst the guards or the refugees that knows which end of a sword you're supposed to hold. We'll just have to wait. And be careful.
See you later.
I don't need his opinion on how to defeat, or when to defeat, or if we defeat the Deathwalker army. That doesn't help me in any way. You look like an assassin. Slash shady character.
Hello.
Refugee camp, right? Melee F doesn't talk.
You could at least answer when I ask you a question.
A good day to you, soldier. I do believe that today is your lucky day.
So what does he sell?
Really? What are you gonna try to sell me?
Sell? Oh, now you're trying to make me feel bad. No, unfortunately I have nothing left to sell. Other than some first-hand information that will surely be of use to you.
100 gold.
Information? What information?
Hey, you know what? Some kind of reward would be appreciated. It's just that with the war, we have so little left.
Do I look like a charity? I'll give you the choice. Spit out the info, or spit out your lungs.
You are strikingly persuasive. Fine then. It seems that the Red Scribes have found a way to win the war. They've apparently found someone who can breathe fire and burn up all the Ice Lords just by looking at them.
Oh, nice.
You're joking, right?
No. I swear, I got that from a reliable source.
And you expected me to pay you for that? You're kidding!
Please! Please, I swear
Don't
it's
punch
true!
him.
I'm just doing what I have to survive. Don't hit me. Please.
All right, this time. But don't you ever try to rip me off again. Right, I'm leaving.
Yeah. Loot. Okay. So this does lead somewhere. Base camp.
Gods, these people are amateurs. This village is about as secure as your granny's underwear. Not a single watchman at his post. It's worse than I'd imagined.
I'll deal with this, Captain.
Good. I'm counting on you. Remember, if you screw this up, We'll all be joining the ranks of the Deadwalker army as soon as their scouts find this place.
You wanted the Freeborn Blades to help the villagers. Is that still happening?
As long as we have to stay here, yes. Why?
The villagers told me about a beast. I have to find its lair.
Hawk talked to me about that a while ago. He said he'd found some suspicious-looking tracks that led back to the northern swamps.
I'll go and follow the tracks. Where's Hawk?
No idea. I sent him off to scout that part of the swamp, but he hasn't reported
Oh,
back.
he's gotta be probably dead.
I'm leaving.
The beast has eaten him already. Wrong button. Kick it. So, probably good idea to sleep and make it happen that it is nighttime so we can hunt down all the dangerous things. But I need a break before we do that. So, 15 minutes, roundabout, and I'll be back to play some more Bound by Flame tonight. If you got to run, thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this first look at the game. I like the pace, you know, it's not only fighting enemies all the time. You can just take your time and find out about stuff in the village, which I think is a good addition to the game. It would be quite boring if you were just, you know, slashing enemies all the time. So yeah, I'm looking forward to slash more enemies now, since we did a lot of talking. And I'll see you in a bit. This is Captain Nemo signing off for a break. Ahoy guys, take care.
Tekken Tag 2. Richie, welcome to the second Tekken Tag Tournament. Better go hard or go home in a tourniquet. Assassinating every track like Nina when she's murdering. Spitting fire similar to Ogre when I'm burning them. My team is undefeated, body bagging more foes. Every day when I play, I'm tagging like Mortos. I'm spinning, delivering Yoshimitsu sword blows. Tag, now I'm tripping them with kicks from Eddie Gordo. I'm dominating teams with a devilish demeanor. Similar to Kazuya Mishima, I'm the meanest. The way I'm styling on them, they don't wanna see it. Kicks got them flying higher than the hair on Paul Phoenix. And every time I'm in the game, I'm getting faster. Combos got them staggering like Lay the Drunken Master. When I'm Kumanitsu, I'm a beast with them daggers that make these haters disappear. And I ain't talking magic. I'm wreaking havoc on my quest to live larger. Hit him with that spinning uppercut from Jin Kazama. And I don't want no drama when I bring that raw pain. When I switch lanes and start bringing them kicks with war rain. Dealing heavy-handed damage like Heihachi. When I'm on top of my game, no team can never stop me. Especially if I'm playing that father-son posse. So when you think you got me, I'm tagging in Japachi. Yeah, somebody let them know I'm so raw. When I hit them with a flurry of blows from Forest Law. Every day I'm winning, that's my protocol. I'm on a mission to win the Iron Fist, yeah, I told them all. I'm an originator like Prototype Jack. Haters denying I'm the greatest, I tell them check the stats. Every day I'm going in, I'm never stepping back. Representing with an Iron Fist, this is Tekken Tag.
Alright, welcome back. Let's continue with Bound by Flame. Just need to get things sorted here. There we are. Ahoy, welcome back and welcome to everybody who just joined. We're playing Bound by Flame. And I plan to sleep now. Ah, okay. Dawn, day, twilight, night. Okay. Let's sleep till nightfall. I think it's a cool feature for a game like this to have daytime and nighttime and such. We're supposed to find out about some weird monster and another weird monster, actually. Find the lair of the werebeast. Is our current main quest, and take Sybil on a safari to see the local fauna. We are doing that also. I did this, but apparently not in the right way. Collect the components during the night. I'm doing that. And I'm gonna fight Randval later on. So there are plenty of things to do. And the Southern Delta, that's not where the werebeast is. That's probably where the Chrysalid Queen is, right? So, let's hope we can... Okay, we're getting attacked instantly. It's pretty dark at night. There's one of those grasping vines things. Defensive flame stuff? Oh, that's a different one. At least it looks different. Yeah, we got 3 altogether. I'm not sure where the jumping attack came from right now.
I have to make some notes on it.
Let's hope Sybil can take care of herself for a bit. One down. Ow. Oh, she cannot really. Oh. Kill it. And now for... Oh, she's healing me, is she? Yeah. Oh, ow. Oh, damn it. They hit hard. I'm gonna burn it. No reason to die to a friggin' plant. Okay. I'm not sure what Sybil did there. If she got me... She's healing me. Oh, that's very convenient.
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
She always says yes. Right. Get more friends. Damn it! Now I got hit completely, massively into the face. You died. Yeah, I need Sybil to heal me, so... It is very much about timing, but not in a bad way. When in doubt, you can always block early. That works. And having Sybil along... oh, what? A mimic! Oh, they are gonna kill me a lot. Walking up to unassuming barrels. What are they? Barrel worm.
These creatures are just disgusting.
Oh,
they
that
look
is
like
not...
giant, things.
Yes, yes, I know what you're thinking, mercenary.
I'm not sure what he's thinking, but probably genitalia, which is a weird thing because they did look like that. Let's not talk about that too much. Stealthy. One more damage, less crit chance. For 3 steel, you can add 4%. Okay, can I put it at up to 9 damage, which is quite a lot if you consider that my two-handed weapon does 12. But I'm barely using that that other stance, right? Always. Maybe I got there. Let's save the game and continue. Oh. That must be bad. This is the city, this is a path to the city, and this is the eastern region where Hawk is supposed to scout for the beast. So we are first going to go there, I think. Mana regenerates slow, so it's actually better to try to engage those vines in close combat. Oh, a dead walker. He had quite some bones and stones and hard dust and gold on him. Okay. I'm gonna need that. Oh crap. Just gonna put down the trap here. There are at least 2 in the back. Just last second. Okay. That's a lot of enemies in one place. So I'm gonna try that again. put a trap out. Seriously? It doesn't hold long enough. Magic is off. This is probably not going to work out, is it? There's no chance we can do that. So, what are we supposed to do? Stealthy? Check out how they roll. It's not very stealthy. They do patrol a bit. Maybe that's a thing. They saw us already. So let's fire off the magic. Yeah, that's not working. How is she holding her ground like that? Look at the sheer number. 2, 4, 5 and a special one. I wanted to cast a spell, but I'm too slow for that. But it seems that 2 traps might take care of them. Not you. Not yet. No, this is not working. Either there's another entry point, or you don't go there at night. That doesn't work. Wow. Could try to charge in to get more room to fight in, but that just seems above my pay grade for now. So we're gonna go to the other part of the swamp, where Hawk is scouting. Not again. From now on, every time there's a barrel, I need to be careful. Is it this way? Ah, the enemy of the chrysalid. Right. Wow. And a level up. Okay, so that's worth a quick save. Ah, that looks good. More damage, less ability to interrupt. Chance to get stuff, okay. The stunner, I'm gonna keep the stunner. Chance to crit. More physical resistance. It feels like more physical resistance will do more for me. And more damage. And another breastplate, apparently. More resistance to poison. Less physical protection, but not by much. Oh, one more tainted bone and I can add another 8%. Poison resistance, that's good. Resistance to dark magic. Maximum health. Physical resistance. So I want these. That means this slot is gonna... Another 2%. More trap damage. 5 resistance to poison. I'll take that. Magic regeneration. Cool. Health regeneration. Also cool. Physical resistance is what I need right now because they shred me too easy. So I'm gonna hunt for another tainted bone, it seems. Okay. Yeah, that's it for now. 6 Guardian Flames. Yeah. I would like them to last longer. Oh, yeah, this. 10 mana on kill. Okay, let's see. The Guardian Flames attack and then disappear. Can interrupt and can have a chance of setting the attacker on fire. Cool. I like those swirling flame things. Nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna build the character around pyromancy and two-handed weapons, mainly. I think that's good. And the feet, I'm probably gonna go for more trap damage because they are doing a good job. Maximum magic. More effective potions. Cheaper traps. Let's invest that. Yeah. It's expensive enough as it stands. Hey, new save game. There's no quest leading us there. If I look at the map, I should find another entrance to this area, right? So, because, you know, the side we entered from was really quickly swarmed with enemies. And I have no chance of sneaking past them. I just want to get a quick look at the map now to see how many other entrances there are, because I think I saw at least one. I can light? No, I can light nothing. Ah, okay. And shut off the... See. Cure for the prince, cure for the prince. And there are two other entrances here. Not sure if that one's preferable, but at least you could draw back to the crossroads here. I will try one more time, because I've got some upgrades now and a neat looking weapon. Oh, they saw me. Crossbow's not doing much. Oh, nearly dead. Oh. So that didn't work. Traps plus fireballs. Or like this. One enemy is coming, and the others can stay there. Let's draw it back again. I can't see. It doesn't work. Ah, those are queens, huh? I see. Back. Okay, now we are out in the open. What the hell is that? Stationary thing. Whew. I still think it would have been easier from the other side, somehow. But yeah, 2 traps, some fireballs, and some blocking away, letting... What's her name again? Sybil. Doing all the work. Was enough. Not sure if it was necessary to cheese the situation like that, but... I didn't completely not get that there was an enemy here sitting there shooting at us. What was it? What was it? Impalers are the little running things. Yeah, a parasite, okay. Yeah, Ripper mimics. We had these. Okay. That was 1 queen down. And it's apparently still night, although it's pretty much light outside. What's up here? Oh. The dead one. Slicer. Okay, chance to crit 10% built in. Very slow. Okay, let's save that. Yeah, and now it's daytime. Okay. But it was on the brink of day anyway. The duel. Okay, so the ruins is... That's the spot where the refugees are. We need to get there. One of them. Oh, the attitude is just fine. Come on, there are more spitters here. Right. There we go. Fate. Very quick. Not bad. Good base damage for a quick weapon. Ah. Cool. And I've got those. But I should be able to put the last... Yeah. Oh, tainted bones. I thought regular bones, okay. I'm gonna wait then. Let's check out the refugee camp. Cool. I like this game. It's a bit of an oddball, really. It has many features that are really awesome. Most of them work quite well. For some, I can't tell yet. I have to wait and see. The fact that there's a demon in my body is really cool. Also a good explanation why I am able to use magic. So there's that. Combat, you know, the enemies could have a bit less health. But maybe I just need to always figure out their weaknesses and, you know, use that against them. Because you deal more damage if you use... Okay. Why am I not blocking? Because if you use their vulnerabilities, they go down really quick. But as in most games of this type, you sometimes have to be careful to choose a good fighting spot, otherwise you will just fight the camera because you can't see anything. Which is sad, really. What's this area for? Is it a secret? Quick save. Nasty vines. Okay, let's deal with that one first. At least the other one that looked like this was a queen. Yeah, like I said, fighting the camera sometimes it's just... Okay, one down. I don't think it's necessary to fight all these over there, so I'm just going to skip those. And take the XP with me instead of a defeat. Oh, what?
These soldiers came up against a stronger force. A much, much stronger force.
Uh-oh. That can be good. That cannot be good. That can be loot. Don't want to fight them both. Yeah, there you go. Do not get hit by these guys. It was a smaller one, I think. Oh, they can knock me back, okay. I mean, it makes sense that they kill you with their whatever they have there. Come on. Good thing he decided to walk away. Otherwise I would have been dead. Aduras. Well, Civil is keeping me alive. I'm not sure if Aduras would help. Duras would just, you know, run. Can I get up here? Ah, okay. Cool. But yeah, you always need Duras. This looks not much like a trap, does it? Oh, what are you? He is number one always. Did I just punch him? Ah, I'm awesome. Oh, okay. Do I want to get hit?
You don't look much like a good luck charm. Fuck.
Yeah, it has one of these knockdown things. That's now a Duras would be nice.
Please, get me out of here.
I kind of have my hands full right
Can
now.
she help?
Just let me deal with this creature, and I'll be right with you.
Okay.
That's what they always say. And they always end up with their flesh torn to pieces.
Which is a real good reason to stop distracting me.
Come on. Yeah, he summons those spikes from the ground. Oh, that doesn't do much to him. Oh shit. How the hell am I supposed to fight? With more mobility, maybe? Okay. Let's have a look at that again. Doesn't look like I've got a fighting chance, to be honest. Can I skip this? Oh yeah, I can. That was quick.
Please, get me out of here.
I kind of have my hands full right now. Just let me deal with this creature, and I'll be right with you.
That's what they
something to
always
this.
say. And they always end up with their flesh torn to pieces.
No.
Which is a real good reason to stop distracting me.
Yeah, okay. I don't see how to do that. Guaranteed knockdown. No damage on my part. Let's got like around. I can't block those vines. Traps does minor amount of damage. If I get the timing all perfected. Okay, it's clearly easier with the dodging. Oh, why did you dodge that? Take care, Jay Steinhauer. I hope you did enjoy, and I hope to see you soon. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's no fair. We could have used 30%, 40% less health. That's what the people criticized about the game, and I think for a good reason. I mean, you know, kind of get the hang of it at some point. Oh, crap. So with a heavy weapon, you're too slow in this fight. Oh, crap. Yeah, that was not a good move on my part. Can I craft more of these? They do help. Here, you big ugly. That's not good. I didn't do good there in the end. Yeah, that enemy has way too much health, or I have the wrong weapons. Doesn't look too bad, to be honest. One more damage on the daggers. More physical resistance. And craft those. That's the best thing. Can craft more traps. Crossbow bolts don't do a thing. I want to compare if I switch the difficulty down, how much health he has then. Because if it doesn't take 30 minutes then, I will just leave the difficulty down. Right.
Please! Get me out of here! I kinda have my hands full right now. Trying to deal with this creature.
That's what they always say. And they always end up with their flesh torn to pieces.
Which is a real good reason to stop distracting me.
That's doable at least. Although a bit silly. Oh, he has me against the wall in a second, yeah. I need faster casting. Oh, seriously? Knockdown lock? So he doesn't leave it. I'm gonna get him there. We found the trap. Why would you play this in insane difficulty? It must take an hour or two until you get it down. Nice. Switch weapon for the cutscene. So maybe I just tune down the difficulty for the boss fights to reduce the health bar quite a bit. Who's the lady in the vines then? No clothing on. A half-naked dark elf.
This is horrible. We can't just leave that woman in this prison. We must find a way to free her from here.
Sybil, do not do that! I know this woman. She is not here by accident. She is a witch. If you free her, we all run the risk of falling under the power of her magic.
But Father, we can't just let this poor person die here. It would be inhuman.
Inhuman? That is exactly what she is, my child.
He's the wicked one. Aeolus, is it not? He's the one who imprisoned me, with no food or water, and barely clothed.
I what?
She mentions it.
You lying bitch! Don't listen to her.
Father?
She is trying to manipulate you. Use your brain, child.
I'm begging you, get me out of here. I can't hold on much longer.
Let's interview her a bit.
Who are you?
My name is Edwin. The ignorant will tell you that I'm a witch, a sorceress, or even a necromancer. The truth is much simpler and more socially acceptable. I am, in fact, a magician. But neither as powerful nor as evil-minded as they think me.
She lies to thee. She is hiding something, and it is not her body.
You would say that.
I beg your pardon?
No, nothing.
Believe me, she is powerful.
She's hiding something.
She is evil, and she is a danger to us all.
Hey, son, welcome back.
You seem to know a lot about her. What the hell are you doing here anyway?
The steward asked me to look into a dark power that has been affecting some of the villagers. Something evil. And my search has led me here. It is no coincidence. That cursed woman is the cause.
I wouldn't expect him to admit to keeping a woman captive in the swamps for his own evil purposes.
Nonsense.
What's she wearing? Seriously.
And so you just trotted out here with no escort? What, were you afraid we'd charge you extra?
I came here as quickly as possible, yes, to stop you committing a grievous error. I was hoping that you would escort us back to the village afterwards. Without a supplement, yes. Seems to me that you are quite well paid.
So the demon says, the demon who is lying, at least that's what, you know, Mr. Bearded guy here says. Aeolus says the demon is lying. The demon says the sorceress is lying, and Aeolus says the sorceress is actually an evil witch. And he imprisoned her there. So how the hell am I supposed to figure out who's the bad person in this?
I've never been in the habit of just letting people die like animals in a cage. Whatever their crimes may be.
Yeah, just chop their heads off.
This woman doesn't look like a dead walker. That's enough for me. We'll take her back to Valvanor, and you can tell your stories to them.
Fair trial. It's better than anything.
Stay away, you stupid girl.
Did he want to kill his daughter over it?
No! Fools! Leave her in that cage!
Put some clothes on.
Now meet your eternity.
What are you doing to him? Let him go!
Very well. You may have him. I am finished.
Father? Father! Oh
She
no,
killed him.
no! This can't be happening!
You're gonna wish you had died back there in that cell, you sick bitch!
Wait, wait! If I am to die, I wish to know who stands before me.
I'm just a pissed off mercenary who's gonna get his ass chewed out big time as soon as we get to camp. And since there is no damn way I'm letting you just walk away from this, you're gonna come with me. We'll let the other Red Scribes decide your fate.
You're going to submit me to judgment before those madmen? They're no better than the monsters you fight against. Red Scribes, Ice Lords, they come from the same mold, and they want the same thing. Some are simply more successful in their efforts. Aeolus thought I possessed knowledge which he could use to become the equal of the Ice Lords. That's why he questioned me.
That's ridiculous! You are the monster! You're a liar! My father wasn't like that! A liar! You murderer! You'll pay for what you did!
Sybil, wait!
Well, one thing is clear. It's not as easy.
Witch, I suggest you behave yourself if you don't want to find yourself back rotting in that cell of yours. I'm far from finished with you.
Yeah, it looks a bit ridiculous, like in those Japanese things.
You'd better make damn sure I like the answers.
So be it. Then I will tell you exactly what you want to hear, mercenary.
You had the upper hand. Why did you decide to kill the leader of the Red Scribes?
I desperately needed to replenish my power, so I drained his. My mood grows a bit murderous when I get too hungry, or when I spend too many days trapped in a filthy cell without so much as
That's
a
not a good reason to kill somebody.
Your friend was no hero. His aim was to reproduce the same ancient rituals that permitted powerful magicians to become the Ice Lords that we are fighting even now.
That's a better reason.
He wasn't my friend. He was my employer, and a very influential man. You could have spared him, giving credence to your version of events, but you chose to kill him, and thus any chance of them listening to you.
He was a deceitful and manipulative man. No one would have listened to me, so I permitted myself the pleasure of preventing him from harming anyone else.
The World Heart has had nothing but suffering from these magicians. I rejoice at this death. We need more like it.
Your
Still not
pleasure
clever.
won't last long. I have to bring you to Valvanor, where both of us are going to be in a lot of trouble. And since you took it upon yourself to kill their leader, I think you can expect that the Red Scribes are going to want you dead.
Do what you must do, mercenary. I'm your prisoner and will offer no resistance. Therefore, take me
She will
to
probably
your
just
captain.
eat them.
My
or
captain?
something.
We have a contract with the Red Scribes. If you have decided you'd rather end it all, I can do it right here, right now, if you like. Cleanly. Otherwise, your best move is to tell your side of the story to the steward. If he'll even listen to you.
Ah, but there is the girl.
What girl? Sybil? You're dreaming. You killed her father right before her own eyes. She's never gonna take your side.
Those vines in the background
On
are
the
really
contrary,
creepy.
she will tell the truth. She will confirm all that happened here.
We'll see. But whatever happens, if I go down, Witch, I guarantee you'll go down even harder. The Red Scribes performed a ritual in an ancient temple. Does that mean anything to you?
So that's the reason why he disappeared. The ritual was designed to augment his power. Had it succeeded, he would have become an accomplished magician, the first step toward becoming an Ice Lord. Given the ease with which I killed him, I suspect the ritual was a failure, or at least a partial failure.
The ritual was no big deal. Just a bit of light and smoke.
Really? Yet you managed to destroy a creature that made a quick meal of every other living thing that had the misfortune of wandering by. You witnessed this ritual?
Listen, I'm no expert in magic, but I would bet my firstborn child that Alas did not achieve the result he wanted.
Well, given that he is now face down in the mud, I imagine we can agree on that point.
I mean, seriously. Look at them. That's a bit much.
Let's finish this discussion in Valvanor. We better get back before they send a battalion out to look for us.
That's not just ridiculous, that's a bit offensive, I would say. Oh, well, never mind. Just a game. Come on. Yeah, she had ice. Blue, light blue, like ice. You didn't notice? Were you distracted by other things? Her hair, maybe. Look at her massive amount of hair. Really creepy. Yeah, I have to wonder what made the developers go for those breasts. Did they want to prove a point? You know, it's like, does it make sense? I mean, player character is also a bit out of proportions. His arms are ginormous, but he's a, you know, warrior mercenary guy, so he probably needs lots of muscles. They probably didn't do it for variety's sake. But yeah. Hopefully, the game will not consist of 2 hours of cutscenes with a fixed camera next to her breasts. That would be good if that would not be the case. And they didn't even put her on the cover of the game.
I gotta go face him.
Well,
like
first go see your steward before the villagers decide to burn me at the stake. I mean, if you want to, Vulcan.
Yeah, I'm not
It'll
gonna make
probably
you my
turn
friend.
into an interrogation pretty quickly. Try not to make it worse for yourself. And don't kill anyone, for starters. Especially if he's wearing red.
That seems reasonable to me, for the moment.
So if she's gonna be my evil partner, I'm not not gonna go for the evil part. Don't like her voice acting much.
I'd rather stay here if you don't mind.
Why? You're not planning to give me the slip by any chance, are you?
I don't like the idea of getting locked up by the Red Scribes again. It might provoke me into a loss of my legendary restraint. And I'm sure that you don't want to have to scrape another one of your employers up off the ground.
Well, it's true that I prefer they remain in one piece. All right, fine, you can stay here. But if you do get it in your head to run away, I will find you. You won't like it when I do.
I'm trembling, but yes, I'll wait here.
So she's powerful and evil. I get it. That's probably the only downside about this game. Some things are just a bit much smashed into your face.
Did you find this famous beast?
Found it and killed it. But don't hold your breath waiting for its fur for next winter, because I didn't bring it back for you.
Excellent news. I knew the village could count on you.
Actually, not so excellent. Alis is dead.
Dead? But no, that's not possible. Are you sure?
When it doesn't move and it doesn't breathe and it looks at you with an even stupider gaze than one of your guards, that generally means it's dead, yeah.
I demand that you show some respect. The Red Scribes are a precious help to us here. Aeolus was a useful man, a good man, and he was under your care.
Oh, please. Your good man had a few skeletons in his closet. He was controlling the swamp bees to keep people away. He had you all fooled. Aeolus was even ready to kill his own daughter to cover up his secrets.
What nonsense is this? How can you make such ridiculous accusations? Am I to understand he died at your hands?
He turned up all alone at the place where I fought the beast. No guide, no escort. He knew the way. And after coming after Sybil, he tried to kill his captive to shut her up. There was a fight, and he didn't survive.
What madness?
Fight, like, oh, you're dead.
What do you know of this prisoner? If Aeolus held her captive, she must have been dangerous.
She doesn't talk much,
But something tells me she knows more than she's letting on about the Ice Lords.
I don't like this. You realize you may have set a wolf among the sheep.
Or maybe someone who could be useful in our fight with the Deadwalkers.
Well then, you must find out immediately. As of now, she is your responsibility.
Of course.
I should deliver her to the Red Scribes without any further ado, yet, after what you have told me, I no longer know what to think. She will be given a fair hearing.
That's good.
Until that time, she never leaves your presence. If there is the least incident, I promise you, you shall answer for it. And there is no prison here, in case you had not noticed.
Okay. Sounds fair to me.
However low your opinion was of Aerlis, his
Very
death
fishy.
is a great loss for Valvenar. He was meant to be looking into a most disturbing matter.
Oh, do tell.
All right, I can see where this is headed. What do you want?
There is no guarantee that you have the necessary skills to handle this matter, Freeborn Blade. Even Mirana is flummoxed.
What is it?
Flummoxed?
An epidemic?
That's exactly what I'd like to know. Several of the villagers have been behaving curiously of late. They have become distant, taciturn, and barely react to the world around them.
They're just hungover. You'd know if you got drunk more often. And you look like you need to.
I believe there are a few here who know the difference. It's something else.
Probably
They seem
smoking
very
the swamp weed.
concentrated, as though they are observing us. I feared some kind of sickness and that it will spread throughout the village.
Got it. I'll slap him around a little. That should wake him up.
My goodness. That's not exactly what I had in mind, but I must confess the results interest me more than the methods.
Well, that's gonna be my method, so let's leave it at that if you don't mind. I'm not helping you because you made puppy eyes at the captain.
I'm such a dickhead. Seriously. What's this all about? So yeah, you know, the way the characters talk to each other could become a turn off. Because it's not over the top enough to be a comedy, but it has too much comedy for, you know, what it actually is. Yeah, exactly. Because some of the lines are really nice. Like, you know, a mercenary who's just a bit, you know, rash maybe and a bit direct. It's like, yeah, okay, what do you want? But then there are these, out of nowhere, out of the blue, there are some lines like, yeah, you're an idiot. Okay. So that makes the awesome lines less enjoyable because you have got these, I don't want to say immature, but rather stupid lines where I'm like, yeah, okay, why? And that makes me want to look at the game as a comedy, which reduces it a bit, actually. Because you could create atmosphere in here, you know. Like rugged mercenary band meets very troubled town, stuff like that. Yeah, it is a bit. I will try to enjoy it as a comedy. Because the rest of the game I actually do like, next to the fact that the enemies, or some enemies, have a very, very long health bar. I will keep playing in the easiest setting because that makes more sense to me. There's no reason to dodge an enemy attack 500 times if 100 times also does the job, because the fight wasn't good enough on easy settings. So those are my two only concerns with this game. The dialogue is a bit off sometimes. The characters are funny enough, and I like the whole the skill system, the crafting system, and most of the combat system I like. So I'm gonna keep playing it, but I have to get over these odd bits. What I find interesting is that I had to fight the werebeast with the ranger skills because warrior stance didn't work. You cannot block off the enemy attacks completely. this would have helped, but you do get hit twice if you get knocked down, so... Interrupt heavy weapons. I'm not sure if that includes boss attacks. I could try that. And I'm also not sure if the heavy attacks the enemy does that knocks me down, the werebeast, if I can time the parry correctly in that case to get out of it with the weapons, with the warrior stand. So I need to invest some points into this tree. That's the reason of my talking. Amateur novice. I would switch it around too. I noticed that earlier. Yeah, I'm gonna call it at this point. I've streamed this game for nearly 4 hours, and it's a very good first look, I guess. We have seen the good and the weird and the not so good, I guess. And yeah, have a good night, Chris. See you later. And I will pick this game up again. I'm not sure if I will put it on the schedule, but I might pop it in if I need a change of games to avoid situations like on Saturday, where I realized, okay, Shadow of Mordor is not my thing, and then I didn't know what to play. So I could always drop back to this, because this is enjoyable at least. So yeah. Thank you for watching Bound by Flame. For everybody who's still pondering whether to get this for $5 or not, I think it's easily worth the $5 you can get it for on sale. You should probably not get it for €20 because it's not that good a game, right? So yeah, we'll see. Maybe we find a spot for it. Maybe we find a spot. Yeah, exactly. Me too. But I will finish it piece by piece, and I'll be back tomorrow. The first time with the new streaming schedule day, Tuesday. We will play Tower of Time. You can find out about the schedule over there. And I'm going to start around 8 tomorrow, like always, with a continuation, actually, of Tower of Time, because I played it once on stream. So we've got 2 or 3 hours in the game. And it's a nice squad-based fantasy setting tactics game. Is that how you say it? It's a really cool system there. And I'm looking forward to continuing it. So yeah, have a great night, have a great Monday. Hopefully see you Tuesday. And I'm signing off now. Ahoy guys, take care, and see you soon. I'm also going to check if there's somebody I can host.